Hare Krishna, my name is Giridhari Das and welcome back to my channel. And today we'll be reading a beautiful, very famous verse, not from Bhagavad Gita as I usually do here, but from an Upanishad called Śrī Isopanishad. So the Śrī Isopanishad is one of the most famous Upanishads. If you don't know, Upanishads are a collection of philosophical, spiritual books, very famous in the Vedic tradition. It's like a category of literature in the spiritual Vedic tradition. And so today I'll be reading the invocation of Śrī Isopanishad, which will give us an insight into the nature of the absolute, the nature of existence of everything, and see how we can connect with that. So let me read the verse. I'm going to read it just once, but it's a beautiful verse. So in the end of the video, I'm going to read it 3 times in a row because it's a beautiful verse to flow with, to meditate on. So let's read the verse first. Om pūrṇam adaḥ pūrṇam idaṁ pūrṇāt udacyate pūrṇasya ādāya pūrṇam evāvaśiṣyate. So this is a translation. The personality of God, it is perfect and complete, and because He is completely perfect, all emanations from Him, such as this phenomenal world, are perfectly equipped as complete wholes. Whatever is produced of the complete whole is also complete in itself. Because He is the complete whole, even though so many complete units emanate from Him, He remains the complete balance. So this is a really interesting concept. So it's very different from the concept of God we get in the Abrahamic traditions. In the Vedic tradition, the yoga tradition, God is everything, the source of everything, of all the energies, of all the qualities of us, of everything. Everything comes from and is based on and depends upon God. And from God, these complete units, like this whole universe, is like a unit, right? It's a perfectly amazing unit. It comes, from Him, and the Vedic texts say millions and millions of universes actually existing simultaneously. So, complete universe comes and it's complete in itself. It doesn't depend on other universes. It's complete in itself. And then, of course, within this complete universe, you have, galaxies, and they're complete. And then you have the solar systems, and then you have planets, and then all this, bodies, like our bodies, is complete. It's this like functioning, amazing thing, complete in itself. And all these completes are coming out of this supreme, absolute whole, God. But God doesn't become less. He doesn't get diminished. Like, if you have a pitcher of water and then you want to fill out a couple of glasses of water, as you fill out the glasses, you can have like a whole glass of water now, but now the pitcher isn't whole anymore, right? You have to take water from the pitcher to fill the glasses, and then, the pitcher starts getting reduced and runs out of water. That's not how it works with God. As our great master Prabhupada would say, the math of the absolute world is different. There, 2 minus 1 is still 2. It doesn't get diminished. So even all these completes are coming forth from God. God is still the absolute complete. He's not like a little less now. He's not like spread out. He is still complete. That's the nature of God. And that's why in the tradition you'll see that we have this idea of the expansions of God. And God can be in so many different forms at the same time. For example, we have the concept of Paramatma, of God within each and every living being. Not a piece of God, represent all of God, God completely present. For example, Paramatma, God is completely present inside you, in your heart. And in the heart of all living beings, in the center of all living beings. Completely present, not like a light of Him, a spark of Him. No, God is completely there. But so how is it possible? Because even though He expands complete whole units, He remains the complete balance. It doesn't get diminished. It's a very important verse. Try to it's a weird concept, it's mind-bending concept, but try to understand this concept of the complete whole. And so, where does that leave us? It leaves us part of this whole. I can really feel that I am a part of everything. And of course, I'm a part of God as well, and so are you. And we're all connected because we're all part of this complete whole. This complete all. This is a beautiful verse. I hope you liked it. And if you have any questions about it, make sure to leave your comments below. Very important. I love hearing from you. And don't forget to leave a like. As you can see, the channel is just trying to get off the ground. And these likes, these shares, they really help. The computer, the AI, the artificial intelligence back at, YouTube headquarters, wherever this cloud is, really appreciates these things. That's how it knows this is good, and it can share with other people that are like-minded to you. So it's very important that you leave a like, share, subscribe, etc. So now let's finish off by reading this verse 3 times over. Just get into the mood. It's a beautiful verse. I'm going to leave the verse here in the description of the video so you can read it too and practice it at other times. Om pūrṇam pūrṇam idaṁ pūrṇāt pūrṇam udacyate pūrṇasya pūrṇam ādāya pūrṇam evāvaśiṣyate. Om pūrṇam pūrṇam idaṁ pūrṇāt pūrṇam udacyate pūrṇasya pūrṇam ādāya pūrṇam evāvaśiṣyate. Om pūrṇam pūrṇam idaṁ pūrṇāt pūrṇam udacyate pūrṇasya pūrṇam ādāya pūrṇam evāvaśiṣyate. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.